Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to the channel. Today's video is entitled How to Grow Your YouTube Channel with Interviews. Keep watching and I'll give you my thoughts after the break. Hi everyone, if you've not subscribed already, today's topic, how to grow your YouTube channel with interviews. Now, just before I get into this, I want to explain my secret for making sure all videos are high energy and up tempo. You know that's the YouTube fashion. We have to do that. My secret is I stab a little pin in my leg. That causes me some pain. And then I start recording. Just thought I'd share that with you. How to grow your channel with interviews. In about 2013, maybe 2012, I started interviewing people. I don't interview too many people on the channel because the focus is predominantly how to use B2B content for B2B business people. So I'm talking about LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter. Those are the three core platforms that I make videos about. I do make videos about other elements and also reviews as well, but that's the core focus, how to use social media and content to generate more leads and prospects for your B2B business. A few years ago, 2013 I think, I started an interview series, and it's a very occasional interview series, and I will be returning to this, and that's why I'm making this video. When you interview people on your channel, you can introduce a new audience to your content, and vice versa. The interviewee introduces a new audience to their content if they have a channel. If not, it doesn't have to be a YouTube interview. It could also be podcasts, written interviews. I've done those as well. Radio appearances, if you're invited to appear on a radio. The benefit of these interviews is during an interview, you get chance to tell relatable stories. So if I make a video and I say 7 points, here's a strategy for achieving an increase in sales or impressions or engagement, and then I list 7 points, that's great. On a rational level, you'll listen to that and then follow up with the 7 points. But if I'm in an interview for radio, for podcasts, and I tell a story and demonstrate obstacles that I've overcome using the same 7 points, it's more relatable. You have a greater connection with your audience. Remember the messages that you're trying to convey. So that's the benefit of storytelling within an interview setting. So if you're thinking, well, what other content should I create on my channel to grow my channel? You can start creating interviews around, and you can look for opportunities for you to be interviewed as well around the core topics on your channel. My channel, as I say, is content marketing, B2B businesses is the focus. I have been, and let me just show you, I've been interviewed before on a couple of, so I'm going to go to my, this is the marketingfundamentals.com, this is a website, just going to show you, so there's a link here to a podcast interview, Unleashing the Power of Content. There's a link here to an appearance I made on Kent Business Radio, and there are a couple of, if I go back, there are a couple of other interviews that I have links to throughout my communication, on my communications platforms. Here's on the YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, interviews and speaking playlist. And I've interviewed other people, so that's all appears in the playlist, and I've been interviewed as well. So using interviews is a good way of extending your reach in a relatable way. People are quite happy to listen to an interview. A good interview is a conversation, and people are quite happy to listen to a conversation as far as it relates to you. They learn more about you, your character, your personality, how you act in certain situations, and they feel a deeper connection with you, and that's what you want, a deeper connection with your community. We're talking via obviously the internet. I'm making this video, and you're able to consume this content via the internet. But the more that you can relate to me and find out what I'm like on a personal level, in face to face, then that's better for you in terms of understanding what I do, how I can help your business, and just what sort of person I am. So yeah, this video was focused on how to use interviews to grow your YouTube channel. You can launch those interviews. You can be an interviewee. You can have written interviews. There can be podcast interviews. There can be video interviews, of course. There can be radio interviews. Just start to get yourself out there, because you may find that when you're on YouTube, when you're trying to grow your YouTube channel, you need a bit of variety in your content. And interviewing, or using interviews as a way of extending your reach, is something that every single channel on YouTube can use. Everybody can benefit from interviewing people in your sector, or interviewing people with the same interests that you have, and then using that as content. So this is just a short video, shorter than usual. Thanks for watching all the way through. If you are a subscriber, I appreciate that. If you're not, enjoyed this video and this tip about using interviews to grow your channel, please give me a like. Click on one of the two screenshots watching the video. I look forward to speaking to you next time. Thanks. Bye bye.